All right, you guys, I want to go ahead and document the progress on the closet of doom here. So I've been through all of the baskets that were stacked up in here and separated things. I got some things put away, other things kind of in piles waiting to be put away. Still need to go through these bags here with clothes and this one. And that's all the clothes we have here. We do still have clothes in storage. We have a storage unit. That all has to be brought here and sorted through. I'm gonna pull down my hangers, start hanging things. This is essentially the clothes that I've been wearing for the past week. So I need to get that hung. But look, you can see the floor in here. It's progress. This other side, still a hot mess, but it's progress made. Let me show you over here. I started filling my little wardrobe. This ultimately is gonna go in that closet, I think, so that I can move my desk here. And this will be my little workspace. But I started filling up my drawers. I've got my underwear here in this top drawer. These are my more structured bras. These are more sports bras. And then down on the bottom, I have all of my socks. For somebody that doesn't really wear socks all that often, I have a lot of socks, but they're all there. And then here is where I'm keeping my pajamas. I'm a bit of a pajama person, as you can see. So I've got like shorts up here. I've got some in the laundry. These are more mid-weight things and then heavier weight things on the bottom. Right there, I have just a basket of single socks. We need to go through those, match up what we can, and then just throw away the rest. Honestly, we have so many socks, as you saw. These are our robes. I need to get my husband to hang a little hook somewhere for those. These clothes are the clothes that I have that need to be hung. So I need to take those in there. And then my husband's things, this is a bit of a mess, you guys. Bear with me. And then my husband things are all in here. He's got, this is sort of our, this is our bathroom closet slash laundry. So everything's kind of chaotic in here, but my husband's things are ultimately, hopefully, gonna live in this closet, as well as all of our bathroom linens and things. We're gonna put a cabinet in here for all of that. Right now, it's just up on the shelf there. So yeah, chaos, but sort of organized chaos. That is my box full of all of my extra products. I don't want to talk about it. So yeah, his clothes are gonna go here. Combination of hanging and storage in a cabinet of some sort, I think. I want to put a cabinet here for all of our linens. These are all bathroom things here as well. And then we have laundry things here. Got sort of the laundry system going. Do have laundry going in there. So, I mean, it's not perfect, but I can sort of see a semblance of organization, which is so nice. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get my clothes hung. That box up there is completely empty. Those are my hangers. Those are all of my handbags. Those things on the shelf over there are pants that don't fit me anymore because I've gained so much weight. So yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Up there is filming equipment, and the rest of this is just chaos that I haven't gotten to yet. But look, floor space, you guys. I'm thrilled with this progress. All right, everything is hung up now. I have a good feeling for what I have here. When I bring all my clothes from storage, I'm definitely gonna go through and purge a lot of them because I haven't worn them in a while because they've all been stored away. So clearly I'm not missing them. There are a couple items that I've gone searching for and discovered that they were put in storage that I will bring back into my closet, but I think a lot of what I have stored away is gonna go. So yeah, this looks really good. These boxes down here are planner things that are probably just gonna stay boxed up. This is everything I use when I do my budget videos in this little basket here. So that's gonna stay as is. Back there is some decor I need to pull out, see what I can use throughout the house, but today is not the day. I really wanna make myself a yogurt bowl for, I guess it's not breakfast. I had a protein bar and a banana this morning. So like lunch, but I need to prep my berries in order to do that. So I just pulled out my little salad spinner. This is how I like to wash my berries. I'm just gonna throw all the berries in here, fill it up with water and a little splash of vinegar, let those soak for a little while, and then I will chop up my strawberries, get everything dried off, put it into mason jars for storage. I haven't tried mason jars for storing my fruit before. I'm hoping it'll work out. I see a lot of people do it, so we're gonna give that a shot today. Okay, so I got my yogurt bowl made. I got all of my berries packaged up. I definitely overdid the paper towel in the bottom. Took up more of the jar than was necessary, but I got it figured out at the end. So I did all the raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries together, and then the strawberries I just cut up and put them in there separate. And we'll see how long these last in the fridge. So I'm making myself a little veggie omelet type situation. My original plan was to put the last of the Easter ham into my eggs this morning, but I made the ham on Sunday. Today is Thursday, and it looked a little bit off. It probably would have been fine, but I didn't want to risk it, so we're just going to do veggies, a little bit of cheese. I'm going to scramble up 3 eggs here, and this is going to be my breakfast this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna get this put together. Probably have some fruit. I made up a big fruit tray last night to go with dinner, and my kids absolutely devoured it. So there's not a ton left here. I might actually restock it with some things that I have already prepped in the freezer. See if I can get this off. Yeah, so they made pretty short work of the oranges, but I have a ton of oranges left. Berries, I do have more berries, but I'm not going to bother to refill this because I want to save those for yogurt bowls. Plenty of grapes. Watermelon, I do have more watermelon in the fridge I can add to this. So let's restock this and get it prepped for my family and finish up making my breakfast. Alright, I went ahead and restocked the berries anyway. We still have some left for yogurt bowls, so it's all good. I bought these groceries on Monday. Today is Thursday, so if you missed the vlog where I showed the grocery haul, I will link it. But I thought I'd show you guys kind of what we have left at this point, because we've gone through a lot of it. I need to let my eggs cool. This is my breakfast, by the way. We ended up not having cheese left. Apparently I used it all, so it's just bell pepper, onion, and eggs, salt and pepper. I've got a watermelon wedge, a couple of orange slices. So we have this of the fruit left that I bought and prepped, plus what we have in the fridge. So don't mind my fridge is a little bit messy, but not too bad. So this is what we have left for strawberries besides what's in the fruit tray, and that is what we have left for the berries. We've been devouring them, prepping them all ahead of time, cutting them up, getting them ready. Makes it much more likely that my kids will go in and eat them. They love fruit, but if they have to prep it, forget about it. So they'll eat like bananas because all they got to do is peel it, but in terms of like berries, if they have to wash them and cut them themselves, they're just going to sit in the fridge and rot. We have this much watermelon left, of that like personal size watermelon. We had a ton of oranges, so I went ahead and just chopped them all up because again, if they have to peel an orange, they're not going to eat it, but if they're like this, they'll eat them all day long. We had a handful of apples left from our previous haul, and we still have 3 left. So I should be able to fill that fruit tray at least once more, maybe twice. Plus we have these grapes left. These have all been washed. I just kind of put them back in the bag. I should have put those in a mason jar too. And then in terms of fresh veggies, we have 1 cucumber left, just a couple of celery sticks, and a couple of bell peppers. And then this is the fruit tray, or the veggie tray I made yesterday, which I cannot get open with one hand, but you can see through there, there's still quite a bit left of those. We don't go through the fresh veggies quite as fast as the fresh fruit, but they do eat them. And in terms of everything else we have in the fridge here, so I still have mozzarella cheese and Italian sausage to make the baked ziti I talked about. That is still happening. I have a handful of tortillas, like 5 tortillas left. I need to figure out what to do with those. I'm really trying not to let food go to waste. I did have to throw a little bit of ham away this morning from Easter, but like we used a big majority of it. We had our big Easter dinner, we had leftovers from Easter dinner, and then I made the ham into ham and potato soup, which we ate all of, and I made ham and cheese sliders, which I thought we had a couple of those left, but it looks like maybe Robbie finished them last night, so that's good. So that's that. Of course, I have my wine. Back here, all we have is just pudding cups, energy drinks. This is that platter of stuff I bought from the Easter clearance. Still have most of that left. I just kind of repackaged it to make it easier to fit in the fridge. We've gone through a whole thing of Greek yogurt, and we have this one, which we haven't opened yet. This is just cookie dough that Robbie had left over that he needs to bake into cookies. I've got a couple of rolls here, like just cook in the bag to go with the ziti that we're gonna have tonight. Still have the drinkable yogurts I bought for Austin. Still have the cottage cheese because I haven't made the burgers yet. This is left over from Easter, so that's gonna have to go, unfortunately. But I mean, I made a huge thing of honey glazed carrots, and that's all that went to waste, so that's not too bad. More energy drinks, and I've been so good about not eating out. All of this stuff up here that you see is from the boys. So this was Robbie's pizza, and then Austin went to Chick-fil-A one day with his girlfriend and to like a little local diner with his friends. So those are their leftovers. I've been cooking pretty much every single day, which is great. I'm loving having my great big kitchen. So yeah, that's a little look at my fridge. We still have some eggs, milk, coffee creamer situation, but we've pretty much gone through almost all of my planned meals, so it's almost time to go grocery shopping again. Still have a lot of food, don't get me wrong, but by the weekend, I'll probably be ready to shop again. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. We have reached the end of the week. I do not want to go to work today, but truthfully, I haven't been into work much this week. Obviously, with moving into this new house, there's been a ton to do, and so I have been doing the bare minimum hours in office and then just coming home and unpacking and organizing and honestly just like spending time in my new home. I love it here so much. Like, I never want to go anywhere. My husband and I were talking about how camping season is here now. We can go spend weekends at the camper again, and I don't want to. I just want to be here in my house enjoying it. But, you know, adulting things, I have to go to work today. So I put the bare minimum of effort into how I look. I'm going to go into the office for just a handful of hours, and then I'm going to come home and do a deep clean of this house. Yesterday was the first day since we moved into this place where I didn't completely clean up the kitchen before I went to bed. I was exhausted, truthfully. I laid on the couch and watched like 3.5 hours of Felicity last night. You guys remember that show from the 90s? Like late 90s, early 2000s? So good. Anyway, so I did that, and then I just came to bed and left the mess. So I have a lot of work to do here in the house when I get home. I want to kind of get everything set and situated so we can have a really great weekend, a really productive weekend. I'm hoping to finish fully moving in this weekend and just get everything done. That's probably unrealistic. Still have a lot of stuff to do, but I want to feel more settled before a new month starts, because we are almost to the end of April. Can you guys believe it? This month has flown by. So yeah, I'm going to get myself ready for work, but before I do, I want to show you guys the closet progress. I talked in an earlier clip in this video about how I was going to move my wardrobe into my closet and create my little workspace here in my bedroom, and I've done that. So let me show you what it's looking like. So over here, I have not made my bed yet, truthfully. I'm probably not going to make my bed. Probably going to just pull the sheets off when I get home and wash them, and then I'll make my bed up tonight. But here's my little workspace. So I did put my desk here, and I absolutely love it here. I think it fits so perfectly. This desk came from that Bob's Discount Furniture. It's just a little writing desk. It's got very minimal storage. I didn't want to have a ton of drawers for me to jam full of things, so it's just got 3 drawers. The only thing in these drawers right now is a computer charger, my computer on top, my pens, that's it. I want to keep it really clean and clear. This is where I will film budget videos if I ever get back to budgeting. I think the lighting will be really great in here. I can set up my camera tripod here. It's going to block the closet, which is not ideal, but can't always be perfect, right? It'll be fine. And this will be my workspace. And in order to make this my workspace, I moved my wardrobe into my closet. My closet is still not done. It's a work in progress still. This is what I'm hoping to get all cleared out this weekend, is all of the stuff that's in my closet that doesn't belong. But I moved my wardrobe here, and I just put some things on top. My perfume collection, my sunglass collection. I don't know, my makeup may end up in here. My bathroom doesn't have as much storage as I would like. It's a huge, beautiful, wonderful bathroom, and I love it, but it is missing out on some storage. So I may end up doing my makeup things in here, but my husband assembled this jewelry organizer for me yesterday. I got this from Amazon, and it's difficult to open one-handed. It swivels back and forth, which I like. Here, let's set you down and see if I can get it to open. There it goes. So this is what it looks like inside. I'm gonna get it all organized hopefully this weekend, but there's a ton of space to hang necklaces, earrings. This has a little shelf here that pops down, and a little makeup mirror. This is why I'm thinking it might be good to do my makeup in here. Ring storage, which I don't really wear rings, so probably won't use that, but there's some shelves down here I could keep some of my makeup and things in. And there's some drawers here, just like little skinny ones for lip gloss maybe. And then there's a drawer down here as well. So I bought this from Amazon for less than $100. I thought it was a pretty good deal. I love the walnut finish on it. I love that it swivels and goes back and forth so I can shift it and move it. Everything is hung up over here now. I don't know if this is how it's gonna stay. I keep moving things around, but I put all of my shoes up on this top shelf. I don't think these are gonna stay here either, but for now I just kind of lined them up. Got my handbags in the back corner there, as well as all of my travel bags, and I'm feeling good. Mostly I was just happy to get all the boxes that all of these things were in emptied and taken out of here. It's progress for sure.